Welcome back, everybody, to the Nerdcore Podcast, the podcast that reviews movies and talks that nerd shit. This is episode 573, and it is your review of Renfield. As
Yeah.
always, is Nerdy Chicano, aka Raul, here to review this movie with my wonderful co-host for today, Luigi himself.
What up? I'm eating a
Uh,
fortune cookie.
a fortune cookie
Yup.
real quick,
Popping
because
out.
yep. It's all good. It's all good because we're here to talk about Renfield, man. Nicolas Cage as Dracula with Christopher. Wait, what was his
No,
name
it's
again? Nicholas Holt. Nicholas
Nicholas
Holt.
Holt. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
Christopher.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's not a
No.
Christopher.
Who was at one point supposed to be Batman?
At one
He,
point.
he was he was one of the rumored names who was going to be Batman. But before we get into any of that, what up, Luis?
What up, dude? Fucking yeah. Like I don't mind the teriyaki. I'm having teriyaki and white rice, but it's definitely not for me, especially if coming from a spicy community.
Yeah, yeah. You see, you gotta like be into like teriyaki sauce. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. I remember when I tried it, I was like, we had like teriyaki chicken in high school. Like
Mm-hmm.
they like one of those lunches they gave us like teriyaki chicken,
Yeah.
and I was like, So then I
Okay.
decided, okay, I'm not gonna base my taste of a food purely from a lunch from a high school.
From a high school, from a
Yeah,
public school
public school lunch.
cafeteria.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like I'm not gonna go
That's
ahead and.
fair.
So I decided to try it again at a Chinese restaurant. Yeah, nah, wasn't it.
It wasn't
Wasn't
it.
it? Yeah, I was like, nah, just not a
You
fan of
forget it's
teriyaki.
sweet. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
like
sweet
just not a
sauce.
fan of teriyaki.
Maybe if I mix in some soy sauce or something that I got in the cabinet, that might make it better. But
Yeah,
yeah, definitely not a sweet guy for poultry
yeah,
or
yeah,
for like protein in general.
yeah.
But aside from that, yeah, it's just fucking playing,
Yeah.
recording Alien Isolation. It was on sales finally, fucking 80% off. So I got
Whew.
inmediato.
On the quicks, yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hasn't gone to the scary part, but I have gotten scared by lights and a fall.
Oh no. Yeah.
So, and I'm playing on hard because that's what the level title said it was the recommended.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh
know.
my god. On hard? Hell,
Mm-hmm.
man. What the hell? Okay. Well, I hope you get to play Outlast or maybe Amnesia. I've heard those games are pretty scary.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
Amnesia's on the Game Pass. I played it once. I think it's still on my page on my YouTube. I
Silly.
don't think I even got into 30 minutes. I didn't edit it that much.
Yeah.
But yeah, what up? What you been up to?
Work. That's all. Just work and went exercise in the morning. Went to work,
Mm-hmm.
and then I just did a review right now
Brad,
with Brad Naden that's dropping on Saturday.
which one? White
So,
one or the other one?
yeah, Ayden, what's it called? Burns from what's it called? We finally completed our Ingmar Berman.
Oh,
we've
cool.
been trying to what's it called catch up on the mini
Catch up.
pods. Yeah,
Okay.
that we
Mhm.
had like backed up because now we're gonna do it where basically the last Thursday of the month is when we're gonna do our mini pods. So
Okay.
we hopefully will stick to getting caught up with our stuff. But
Stick to
yeah,
the schedule.
yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
hopefully that'll work, right? But what's it called? For now, we just been catching up. We have two more to do after this one, so we're just there. But just
Alright.
that, just chilling. Just hating the post office.
Oh
What's it
yeah,
called?
dude. Fuck that. You got mail issues, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, bro.
That's
Post
wild.
office.
That's not even like the first time that's happened in this city. It's happened in Wheaton too.
Mm-hmm. 4 times. But well, with that said, y'all, we gotta talk about this movie, man, because
Yep.
we had some fun with this one.
It definitely was fun.
Yeah. All right, man. So y'all, if y'all have not watched Renfield, it's been on the theaters for like 2 weeks now. At the time you're listening to this, so you guys
Yeah.
have had the chance getting the chance. But if you haven't watched it, or you care about spoilers, then you should probably get out of here. If you have watched it, or you just don't care about spoilers, you can go ahead and stay. Either way, how any of that goes this is your one and only spoiler warning, and it is in effect in a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go ahead and read a little bit here. Renfield is a 2023 American comedy horror film directed and produced by Chris McKay.
Yep.
Chris McKay, was he the one who did, the Lego Batman movie?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. We were talking about how he directed that one.
Yeah, he did
Two
the
very
Lego
different
Batman.
mediums. Same,
Yeah.
still films, but different mediums.
And he did three
He did-
seasons of Robot Chicken.
Okay. Well, he definitely took a leap on this area of the field
Yeah. And
too.
written and written by Ryan Ridley from a story by Robert Kirkman, who also served as a producer, inspired by characters from the 1897 novel Dracula by Bram Stoker. The film stars Nicholas Hoult, Aquafina, Ben Schwartz, and Adrian Martinez.
And none other than Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, Nicolas Cage and Shore Agasholo. The film was announced in 2014, focusing on a story, focusing on the story of the character Renfield in the classic
Mhm.
monster universe. But the film entered development hell after the commercial failure of none other than
Is it Tom
2017,
Cruise?
2017's The Mummy.
Wait, so it was supposed to be a connected universe?
Yes, this was supposed to what's it called be part of the dark universe. Yes. Well,
I'm kind of mad.
the original idea of all this, like
Okay,
the
okay,
okay, so obviously it took a complete different turn as
of
to what
course.
the approach,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Because tone wise, yeah, that Mummy movie wasn't nowhere as like funny as this one.
yeah. That
It's wild. That's crazy to find out.
as I
Holy.
would like to remind you all, somewhere in New York or wherever they had their headquarters, there's offices where they were in charge of developing the whole dark universe. And after 2017's The Mummy, they had to vacate those offices because that fucking universe was dead on arrival.
I'm not blaming Tom Cruise, but I
No,
am
the movie just
because
sucked, bro. They
yeah, the movie sucked. But
had
also he has the power to decide what to do, and he uses that power. He's not like other executives that just pay and put money in.
yep,
But yeah, we're not talking about the Mummy. We're talking about Renfield. Let's see
yeah.
what else. Anything else on the synopsis?
Yeah, Kirkman later came in and pitched a new version of the film to the studio,
Okay.
leaning more into the comedic aspects of the story, and the production rights were acquired by Skybound Entertainment. Dexter
Mm.
Fletcher was originally announced as director in 2019, but McKay eventually replaced him, working off the Ridley script and Kirkman's original pitch. Much of the cast joined between August 2021 to January 2022, and filming took place in February to August 2022 on a production budget of $65 million. Renfield had its world premiere at the Overlook Film Festival on March 30th, 2023, and was released to the United States on April 14th, 2023 by Universal Pictures. The film received mixed reviews from critics who praised the comedic tone and performances but criticized the story. It has grossed $12 million worldwide.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Trust
yeah.
me. Yeah, not bad.
Cinematography is done by Mitchell Amundsen. It's got three editors. My God, Ryan
Jesus.
Folsey, Giancarlo Ganziano, and Zine Baker. Music is done by Marco Beltrami, and it sits at an hour and 33 minutes. And yeah, $65 million. It's so far made 12.1 million. Man, that is
Okay,
not.
that's not bad.
Think about
Is
it
it? Bad?
though. Like it was released alongside Super Mario. It's like the week.
That's
Come
very
on,
true. Yeah,
Mario's coming now. Um, fuck. I mean, you have Guardians coming in next week. Like it was released in a tough spot too. I
definitely.
think. Yeah,
And even
I
before, like, there's a future release date is going to be, even though we all joke about the Furious movies, there's still going to be a lot of people that go see it.
that
So,
one's gonna
but
make bank.
yeah, and
Yeah,
then before that, we had John Wick and a bunch of bangers in April or March.
March. Yeah, so
Um,
they
so
were kind of screwed wherever they were gonna drop this. Honestly,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Yeah, and you had like this month. You had what's it called? The Pope's Exorcist, Mafia Mama,
Which I still don't know if it's a funny or a horror movie.
Suzumi that made a fuck ton of money,
Oh
bro.
yeah,
Oh
dude,
my
bro. I'm
god.
telling you, the community for that one. We're talking about that more in another episode. But
Yeah,
that movie, whew,
yeah.
man has fans.
Man, there's fans, bro. But yeah, it's just it was going up against a lot of stuff, y'all. I mean,
Yeah.
and like it's not gonna have any better chance on what's it called next week. You have oh my god, the Guy Ritchie's The Covenant, Evil
Which,
Dead
by the way,
Rise,
we're gonna have to go see. I want to see that
yeah,
one.
Evil Dead
He's my fucking
Rise, and
brother. Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Evil Dead Rise this weekend. Like, I mean, yeah, it's just it's what's it called it just it got released on a really odd spot. So
Got
you
released on
know.
a bad year.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Honestly, this probably should have been there
In
in
January.
January or
Yeah, this is
February.
definitely one of those January like early year movies where it'll be a surprise if they fail. Or I mean, if they win, but like it's a good surprise, you know.
Yeah, probably should have been in February, first week of February. Like,
I don't
put
think
it
there
in
was
February
any.
3rd
Yeah.
alongside 80 for Brady and Knock at the Cabin. Would have made way
Oh,
more money.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Or
But
honestly, bro, with the tone of this movie, would have made a great what's it called a great Valentine's Day release.
yeah, you think so? Even though there's a
Yeah.
lot of violence and gore, and it's like they released Deadpool for.
I was about to bring it up. Deadpool. I don't know. I feel like this movie feels like a really good like date night movie. So
It definitely is a date night movie.
yeah. But I'll go ahead and go to you first, Luis. What are your initial thoughts on Renfield?
Um, I always go see movies that pique my interest, and this definitely piqued it from the first trailer, right? First time we
Yeah.
saw it. Um, I was more interested in seeing your reactions because this is normally, you have your own opinions about it, but for me, it was a solid watch. Like, I would definitely, I'm not gonna pay to rent it or whatever. Like, if I get it for free, if someone gifted it to me, sure, I'll have it in my storage. Maybe we'll watch it with the family. Um, but it's definitely like a fun little watch. We didn't have anything else to watch that weekend, so I was like, all right,
Yeah.
yeah, let's go see that.
Yeah.
Because yeah, that's about
Um.
it.
Yeah. I like the movie. I had I always go in with the lowest expectations that I can have because
Of
my
course, yeah.
God, you guys have to understand at this point, like the amount of times that we go to the movies, we see these trailers over and over and over again. That
Yeah.
it's like, guys, like yeah, like the first time I watched the trailer, I was like, yeah, this looks funny. Like it looks gonna be good.
Mm,
Second, third time, fourth time, I was like, dude, these fucking jokes are getting to me already. I'm tired of this shit. And I'm like, I
yeah,
don't want to see this trailer again. But
yeah, yeah.
I walked into this and I gotta say, I was pleasantly surprised how solid of a watch this was. It wasn't
Hmm.
terrible.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, Nicolas Cage's Dracula was everything I thought it was gonna be. That was probably the only
Flamboyant to
thing
say the least. Yeah.
was the only thing I had a sort of like what's it called expectation for, because like
Hmm.
I know that Nicolas Cage can be like annoying when it comes to some of these roles, and he can be like, he can sometimes like do a little too much with it,
Yeah, yeah,
like,
yeah.
but it's good. He's fun. He understands what he's doing in this movie, and he
Yeah.
doesn't need to do anything more than what he has to do. It's kind of like him in Wally's Wonderland or whatever that one is called.
Oh,
The
with the Five Nights at Freddy's knockoff,
Pretty much,
technically.
yeah. It's like, he
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
need
yeah.
to talk. He just needs to look tough. Yeah.
Like, cool, do cool shit, do
Yeah.
funny things. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
all enjoyed the unbearable weight for his funnies
Yeah.
with Pedro. It was like he's just
Yeah.
being a
Nick Cage.
dad. Yeah, he's just being Nick Cage, but like in a good way, not like in an overwhelming
Yeah.
cocaine hype type Cage. You
Yeah.
know. But
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, I agree. I agree with you. I didn't have.
Yeah.
I had the lowest of expectation for this one, especially from all we've seen so far. But it was
Hmm.
definitely a fun watch.
But I think we can sit here and say that who really, really surprised us was none other than Mr. Ben Schwartz, man. Oh my.
Fucking Ben, bro. I don't think he showed up in the trailer. Like there was a
No, he
scene.
didn't. He didn't.
He
He
didn't.
didn't.
That was a surprise. He is one of the characters that we see in the trailer. I'm not gonna spoil which one. Um, but we didn't know. We didn't know. And the fucking hearing his voice around the corner, I'm like, is that fucking Sonic? Are we having
Yup.
fucking Sonic here right now? And then he
Yeah.
pulled up all tattooed, funny as hell. I've never seen him IRL, so the tattoos, sure, I'd imagine Ben Short's like that. Whether or
Yeah.
not he has them, I don't know.
Oh my god! But I like I said, I liked Ben Schwartz in this movie. He was really funny. He what's it called?
Mhm.
He really plays off that the what's it called, spoiled son to a you
To a
know
mob
to a mob
boss.
to a mob boss who like thinks
Yeah.
it's super tough, but like, dude, like I knew what I was in for when they take Ben Schwartz into jail and he's already confessing to the crime
There's
before
nobody in
anybody.
there. Yeah. That was
Oh
funny as fuck. I wasn't expecting that. I thought they were in there. Or like someone else was in there. It's like, no, nobody's in there yet. Oh
yeah.
my god. Yeah, he
Oh,
definitely has that flamboyancy of comedy. What show was he on? That
Parks and
he
Rec,
Parks
Parks
and
and
Rec.
Rec,
Okay, yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Oh my god, he's hilarious in Parks and Rec, man.
yeah,
Um,
yeah,
he's
yeah.
fucking funny, man. But I at this point though, like I agree with you that I can't see him anything more than Sonic because like the minute I heard his voice, I was like, I just started thinking about Sonic the Hedgehog too, and I was like, oh
Yeah.
no,
I
bro.
was like, is what's his face gonna appear? I know he has that new show of his coming out and stuff, but I'm like,
Yeah,
he wouldn't be in here, would he? There's no
yeah,
CGI animals in this one.
yeah. But you did good. Aquafina was all right. I really didn't what's it called have big of an opinion as Aquafina. She pretty
Yeah,
much did what Aquafina does in these type of roles. She was funny, but like nothing too crazy.
yeah,
Nicholas Holt was pretty
he
good. I
was
think.
decent.
Yeah,
He
he's decent.
definitely they let him be a little more theatrical in like the
Yeah,
menu and stuff, which was his last
yeah,
movie that we watched.
yeah,
But this one was more like a fun,
yeah.
campy type of persona.
I'm pretty sure they had a lot of fun on this set, bro.
Oh,
Like being
100%.
able to like do those like what's it called like what's it called choreography with the fights and stuff. Like I'm pretty sure they had some fun, bro. Like they let him get a little loose, with it, and he did a pretty good job. I think he works really well off the chemistry with Nicolas Cage. Oh wow, Luis tipped out, but I guess I will go ahead and continue that. But yeah, the film is pretty good. I don't what's it called have much to say on the acting department there. I did like the location used of New Orleans. I thought that they did a pretty good job at that. They were able to get a really good look at of how capturing the essence and the atmosphere of New Orleans. It worked really well as a location, especially some of those like those really like famous parts of New Orleans. I think that it worked well for the film.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm talking about the locations. I think they did a good job with the locations they
Your
used.
brother really enjoyed the locations. Man's was his brother
Yeah,
lived in New Orleans for a couple years, and all of a sudden he's a tour guide for the city. Oh,
yeah,
that's this place.
yeah. I I didn't know from the trailer that they shot that in New Orleans, and that's
Me
where I was
neither.
like,
No.
what the heck? So when it happened, when we're watching the movie, I'm like, yo, this shit's looking a little too like what's it called noticeable for me. Like I know where this is at, and yeah, yep,
we got
yep,
he has his own star. He went and made his little
yep,
star walk by the beignet place that everyone goes to
yeah, yeah, yeah. But I think they did good. It looked like a really good area to like,
film and
if I
everything.
believed that Dracula would go to somewhere else except Transylvania, I'm gonna
New
guess it would be
Orleans.
New Orleans.
It's actually funny. That
Yeah,
hotel, the place that they chose, the abandoned hospital. I'll give them points. That one was kind of creepy, and I kind of dig it for
yeah, that was kind of
Dracula.
creepy. Shit, bro. Yeah,
Yeah. So, and it's at an actual permanent building, so it's like it's a Ghost Adventures episode about it. I'm pretty sure. Um,
yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah, no, that whole area was fun to watch.
Yeah. Dude, oh my god, man. I'm looking at the what's it called? The wiki page here for the mob boss, the mom,
Uh huh.
Ben Schwartz in this film.
Yeah, yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
this girl's actually like this lady's like an actually
Legit.
like a legit acclaimed actress, like nominated for an Academy Award.
Damn.
Um she was in X-Men The Last Stand. But she's got an Emmy? She's got an
Damn.
Emmy?
I
My
mean, doesn't
god.
Nicolas Cage has
Oh
awards
yeah,
too?
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
Nicholas
So
Cage has yeah, but I was like
I get it.
I saw her and I was like, for some reason, she reminded me of the Italian woman from John Wick Chapter Two.
Fair enough. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Is she?
But no.
No,
This
okay.
woman's what's it called from Iran, from
Okay,
Tehran.
yeah, yeah. I was gonna say the
Yeah,
other one definitely was more Italian. This one
yeah,
was a little
no,
different.
no. But she's legit. Like, I thought she was fine. I thought she was pretty good. I
Yeah, I
think
mean, she played her part.
she's pretty
Yeah,
menacing. Yeah,
a
pretty
good
menacing.
10 minutes in total of the runtime, so it's like
Yeah,
it's not too much.
nothing too much, but
Definitely got some
yeah,
Valentina vibes from MCU show though. To
yeah. What's it called? Val Da Fontaine, right?
Da Fontaine or some shit. Yeah,
Yeah,
Valentina Da
her.
Fontaine or something.
Yeah, I can't remember
Definitely,
her
yeah.
name.
Me
Yeah,
neither. I just know she's like the new CIA or like house,
yeah.
whatever the
She
fuck.
Yeah, she 100% gave me that kind of vibe too.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Well,
but
if they need variants, so there they go.
they got it right there, right? They got it right there.
um,
They did a good job, though. What's it called?
yeah,
I think that they did a good job with this film. Um, I think that it works well for 1 hour for 93 minutes. It didn't need to be a little
yeah,
longer. It didn't need to be shorter.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, and I think the best part of it obviously is the gore and stuff. Just how like batshit crazy they went. Reminds you a bit of like Invincible in a way of how they
Hmm,
just like
I can
go
see
like
that.
yeah, they go like all balls to the wall with like the blood and stuff, and I think it works out for it, and it makes for like a really entertaining movie.
Yeah. I mean, if they did pour, I know they got splattered in probably real fake blood, right?
Yeah.
I wonder if the locals just says like, "Oh, just another day in New Orleans with the crazy shit that
Anyway,
happens there."
like I said, my brother, what's it called, was down the street from where they shot what's it called, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. So he heard that fucking tank, bro, when it shoots the fucking
Shoots the fucking
yeah,
rounds.
yep.
I need to see those movies, man. I need to catch up. I've been seeing clips on my TikTok. I'm like, God damn it.
Yo, yeah,
Um,
man.
but yeah,
But
the film was fun. The film was definitely
it's a
fun
fun time.
for what you expect.
Yeah.
Because yeah, like I always say, we're not expecting Oscar-worthy performances from this type. It's just fun.
I just all I want is just for it to be good, and that's what it was.
Yeah,
It was good, and like I said, it was better than what's it called than it had any business to be, honestly.
yeah,
Because like
yeah,
I thought that this shit was like I was like okay, I was like all right, well we'll see how it goes. Because like I've been in this, I've been at this rodeo before, bro. I know
yeah,
when it comes to fucking Nicolas Cage, and I know how he can be sometimes,
yeah.
but was not bad at all. And I think that it works really well. And I'm glad that this movie was able to what's it called survive that
hmm
what's it called the dark
Mario.
universe. And it I
Oh
think
yeah.
yeah, and I think that for a shift in tone and everything,
hmm
honestly, I think I was more interested in watching this than like another Dracula film.
Another
Like
Dracula.
yeah, another Dracula one because like if I remember correctly, they did a Dracula. Yes, Dracula Rising, and it
Oh
had
yeah, with what's his face from a Pirates universe.
Depp, right?
No, no, no.
Yeah.
It was no, I'm thinking of Dracula Untold. Never mind.
Yeah.
Is
No,
it
I'm
that one
sorry.
you're talking?
Dracula Untold. Sorry,
Okay.
Rising is the 1993 movie.
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. That
Lu-
one's with it's not the guy from
Luke
Pirates.
Evans. Luke Evans.
Yeah, Luke Evans. There we go. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of dig it when they definitely leave it on a cliffhanger, but I'm not gonna lie, I
What
kind of dug it.
that was supposed to be the movie that was gonna like open up the what's it called
The Dark
the
Universe.
universe. Yes, Luke Evans was going to
Mm.
play the what's it called the
Uh-oh.
Dracula in the Dark Universe if I remember correctly.
Oh,
Yeah,
I see.
yeah.
Okay.
Because they had everything ready, bro. Like they
hmm
had like Johnny. I think Johnny Depp was going to play the Invisible Man,
Okay.
and
I did hear something about that. Yeah.
yeah, and oh my god, bro, it was um there were some other people there too. Like they of
They
course
had
Tom
the
Cruise.
catalog ready.
Yeah, they had the cal. They literally had everything ready, bro. And it
Just
took.
Tom Cruise's movie tanked, and they got fearful, so they scrapped everything.
Yep,
That's the
yep,
dangerous part of the business. Don't overestimate your time out in the world. You gotta
yeah.
test the waters before you plan a 6 year thing.
Because they
But
had it
damn,
planned. They had
okay,
it mapped out, bro. They really did
that
have it
that
mapped out.
that that explains the ending to Dracula Untold because they left it in a modern times cliffhanger. So I was
Yeah,
like, oh okay. But damn, that's crazy. Yeah, dude, fuck.
yeah. Because it was like so it was gonna be the Mummy, the Invisible Man,
hmm
Dracula, the Invisible Woman, and then they were gonna do Wolfman.
Oh,
And
okay.
yeah, and they were like thinking about doing like Bride of Frankenstein and all these different things like Van Helsing as well and like but it all ended up like going to
Scrapped.
shit,
Yeah.
right? So like I said, I think if I look back at all these movies that they were going to plan to do, right, and I look at the two that we got,
hmm
Renfield and the Invisible Man, I'm fine that we never got the
Oh,
Dark
that's
Universe.
right. They did do the Invisible Man. That's
Yeah,
right.
it was
I forgot the modern one. That was good.
great movie and
Yeah.
it worked better than I think they would have done with the Dark Universe and honestly, man, like that's how I feel like this. I'm like, hey, I like that this was a different approach, and I
Yeah.
think that it worked better than a just straight up Dracula movie.
Okay. Yeah. No.
Yeah,
Same. I agree. It's
yeah.
definitely a fun one because we're also getting another Dracula spin-off or not spin-off. It's not really it's his movie, but excuse me, but a story right on the voyage one that we saw the trailer.
Oh, that's right. Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah,
Where we thought it was something, but then it turned out to be something
yeah.
completely
That's true.
different.
It was yeah, bro. Like that was completely different, but yeah, that movie. Yeah, that movie looks good. But what's the final verdict here, Luis?
I'll give it a solid 7 out of 10. Like I like it. It's definitely like a fun watch if you got nothing else to watch. But it's not like the all time greatest. It's like it's a fun watch. It's passed. It passed.
Yeah,
70 out of 10. Yeah.
yeah. This is gonna be what's it called? Pretty Surprising y'all, but we got the same number here. What's it called? I'm going for a 7 out of 10 as well. I thought it was good, and
Yeah.
I didn't think it was what's it called anything else, anything less or anything more. But
Okay. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
that concludes our review of Renfield.
Yeah.
And of course, I want to thank you all so much for tuning into this episode. If you would like to, please go ahead and support us by checking us out on our website, thenerdcore.com, Twitter at the nerdcore underscore, Instagram at the nerdcore, patreon.com/the nerdcore. For $1, you get this episode early before anybody else gets to watch it. And of course, if you want to talk about Renfield with us, you can always check out our Discord link in the description of the video and audio. Please don't forget, if you're watching this on YouTube, please go ahead and leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss a single piece of content that drops on the channel. If you're on the audio side of things, please leave a 5-star review on the audio feed so you can go ahead and help us grow there as well. Of course, we want to thank our producer Shane XSRK on Twitch, Drifted IL on that's on Instagram. No, Twitter. That's Twitter, Drifted IL, and Prison City Shit on Instagram. Go check them out. PrisonCityVintage.com, Crest Hill, Illinois. Check the boy out. And of course, we'll be back again for another review next week as we talk about an anime film, Suzumi. But for now, it's been a good time for you with y'all. And yeah, I usually have a Brad to send this off, so I'm just gonna go and say goodbye. Luis, you want to send him out? I don't know. You're muted, my boy.
I forgot my brother's being loud in the kitchen, and I haven't, or the sala right outside my door, so and I haven't fixed it. But anyways, yeah, appreciate everyone for coming. Check out Renfield if you want. Like, if you're debating whether or not to watch it, this is your, like, us saying, yeah, go watch it if you haven't yet. It's worthwhile. Um,
Okay.
Stacy's not here miraculously. That's crazy.
Oh, because
Um,
we're re-recording this one
oh,
since
we're
it's going up
recording. That's right.
literally in the afternoon.
Oh,
So
that's right. I just saw the corner. Anyways, Stacy, if you're in chat or if you're watching, appreciate you for watching. Appreciate everyone for watching. Check us out for Zuzumi. And yeah, that's about it.
peace out, y'all.